Well, Carol and I met about 30 years ago in Los Angeles, and she was a school teacher. Our first date was on the tennis court, believe it or not, and I think we were married about 2 or 3 years after we met.
My mom was a teacher in inner city Los Angeles for many years when she was in her 20s. I think that's really where she started to develop a passion for helping people, specifically youth.
My mom was really a special lady, and she genuinely wanted to help people. That's all she cared about, was making other people around her happy.
She learned early that they needed encouragement, and she was that type of person. She gave them that.
My mom walked on to the USC tennis team as a freshman, and then they ended up winning a national championship. And she was a member of that team.
She's always just trying her hardest, like doing insane shots, like always so strategical.
Carol joined the USTA Foundation Advisory Board, and it was that work that really got her attached to all aspects of the USTA.
She saw the mission that they wanted. She loved it. It was exactly what she wanted to do and wanted to see for the game of tennis.
And so Carol fought ovarian cancer for about 8 years. It was a shocking diagnosis.
So when she was diagnosed, I was about 6 years old.
She never complained once, which I thought was incredible. She didn't want anyone feeling bad for her, and she just kind of lived her life like normal.
She started doing yoga, like hot yoga, spinning, started eating really healthy.
And she got through it, and she went into remission and had another 5 years where she was cancer-free. And then it came back a second time, and there weren't as many options.
She still fought. She fought so hard. And she passed away in January. So she fought for 8 years in total, which was really incredible.
Scotty, our youngest, was the first to say, let's do something related to her school, Raymond Avenue Elementary School. And Tommy said, let's take it to another level. Let's do something related to tennis and those kids in inner city LA. So this is a very extensive project. We're very fortunate to be partnering with the County of Los Angeles, and they are making available to us what I would call an underutilized public golf course. The total cost is estimated at approximately $125 million. My family foundation will be putting up almost half of that, and the partners that we have in this project have stepped up. And so the USTA Foundation, AEG, and the LA Galaxy, TGR, Tiger Woods, and his foundation.
The opportunity to help underserved kids throughout this whole facility change the trajectory of their lives was something we could never turn down.
You want to have kids go to a safe environment, to a safe haven after school.
We will have an academic center, which will be managed by the TGR Foundation.
And what that learning lab is going to do is bring kids in after school, and they're going to be able to learn all about STEM opportunities.
And that's really what the mission of the foundation is, to help as many kids as we can get access to not just tennis, but also education.
There's also learning. And she would say, we have to get these kids learning first, then they play tennis.
We will have a very large tennis center, at least 50 tennis courts. We will have a very large welcome center. We're going to take a lot of the land and add soccer fields. Right across the street, we have the LA Galaxy, a team owned by AEG, who wants to help us expand the offering to the community. So another wonderful partnership created.
I mean, it'll actually make a real impact in LA. I mean, so many kids will become more educated, become better tennis players, which my mom would like to see.
She wanted kids to be more active and to be able to have a good education, so this tennis center is going to offer both of those things.
What makes this special is that it's being done with a whole lot of heart.
So I very much look forward in phase 2 of going out and seeing my friends in other cities and giving them the roadmap of how maybe this is done.
To take that whole idea and bring it to the rest of the country, to have other facilities like this, is what it's all about.
From the board of the USTA to their charitable foundation, this is the project that can really change the game of tennis. This is the project that can really make a difference in hundreds of thousands of lives.